Hey, this is Chris, and I am chucking dice. Again, I appreciate you watching my channel. Today, I am going to play a combination of a strategy or a couple strategies that well, first of all, a new strategy that I've been practicing that I first saw the other day by Obsession or Regression Obsession. He's a YouTuber. You can find his channel here. And he has a video where he played a strategy with the don't pass and laying the 10 and then using the come a couple of times. And I created kind of a hybrid version of that, and I've been playing around with it anyway. And then I also like my strategy that I was using on the last video. I think it was the last video I did where I use the lay the 10 to try to win on the inside. I press it up and then I hold it and turn everything off until a new shooter, and then I just keep trying to stack those presses and just one hit and then turning it off. And I'm going to try to combine these strategies into one jumbled mess of a strategy that might just work. But I thought I'd make a video because I needed to make a video anyway. So I've got a $300 bankroll, and I'm going to start with $10 on the don't pass. And let me get some new dice here. And I'm just going to randomly shoot them. These strategies I don't think matter a whole lot. So I'm going to play the don't pass to get a point established, and I'm playing the don't pass just to hedge it all out. I just prefer to play from the dark side most of the time anyway. So that's how I'm going on this particular version of the strategy. That's an ace deuce. It's going to be a $10 don't pass winner. Let's put that in my bank and we're at it again. And just like seems to always happen, that's a 4-3-7. On the come out, it always feels like you get it and you give it right back. So it ends up being a wash in a lot of cases. And back on ace deuce. Okay, well, we'll go back and forth here. Ace deuce will be a frontline winner. And we will try to keep that in our bankroll. And we have a 9. All right, we did get past the come out. That is a 9. Nine's the point. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm playing from the don't pass, so I'm going to play with a $100 lay the 10, and I was reminded I've been playing with a $50 no 10, and I need to get change. When you play with 100, it's a $50 win. They're going to require that vig on the win, and yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, man, sorry, I don't think well on the fly. If it's a win on the lay the 10, you pay it on the win, which means the 50 is going to win. I mean, 100 is going to win 50. You pay a 5% vig, 50 on a $50 win. A 10% vig would be $5. A 5% win would be $2.50. They're going to take $2 rounded down. So yeah, $2. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. I had to think on the fly here, and sometimes that doesn't go well. My brain starts smoking. That's going to be a $2 vig. So I'll put that out there. And now I'm going to play the 5, 6, and 8. I'm going to avoid the 9 since I've got the 9 on the don't pass here. And I'm just going to place, let's see, I need some change. There's 4 and 5. I'm going to cap the 6 and 8. And I'm going to play now. The first part of this strategy is to try to press up the 5, 6, or 8. And I really don't want to hit the 9, but if I do, that's what happens. All right, so that is a 3-2-5. 5 is the hit. That's that's going to pay 14. Oops, I need to clean up my chips over here. Okay, so I'm going to take the 14 And I'm going to press up. I need one more for my rack. Press these up 1 unit each and pocket that. And once I'm here, I want one more hit. This is really the level I try to get to. I'm not so concerned with the initial 44 inside. I do want one more hit, and then I'll take it to the next step. And that's going to be an ace deuce 3. All the threes hitting early in this round. And that's a 7. Not going to happen. Didn't make it there. 6-1, 7 out. So on the 7 out, I am going to lose these bets here. I'm going to get paid on the lay the 10. So that's going to pay 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And throw in another nickel. I get paid $10 on the don't pass. And I'll just turn in the white chips here. So that's 50 and okay, so I need to throw in $1 or $2 to keep the vig or to pay the vig on the no 10. And you know what? I'm not going to pull that down, but the no 10, they don't usually keep that up. They'll pay it, and I'd have to put it back up, and I'm not paying it on the I'm not playing on the come out. I'm just playing on the don't pass. So wow, that was a long way around trying to make that point. Sorry about that. Okay, so new shooter. Everything's off. I'm just working the don't pass on the come out. And that's going to be a 4. Happy to hit that 4. 3-1. Now, let's see. I'm going to start with 44 inside. Yep, I got enough white chips for the caps. All right. Now, I'm going to turn that on. That's working now. Here we go. All right. 4, 3, 7 out. PSO, 0.7 out. I used that word or that phrase PSO to my local dealer a couple weeks ago, and they had no clue what I was talking about. It was kind of funny. I had to explain to them what a PSO was. Something we use all the time. So okay, so we're gonna win 50. There's 10, 20, 30, 40, and I'm gonna throw in another 10. Take the white. The don't pass is gonna pay 10, and whoops. Rack all this. And this is back off again. Oh, we do win on that. I forgot. Maybe I forgot that last time. I do need to pay the vig again to keep that back up. So I'm gonna take the 2 and give it to the house. And now we're back up. I do have to repay that vig. All right. Yeah, I guess I need to do dice. Doesn't really matter. But to make it official, we'll get do dice. All right. So coming out, the only thing on is the don't pass. And that is going to be a 10. Hard 10. All right. So 10 is the point, and that creates an interesting scenario for me. I'm going to leave the lay on the 10. Its probability is the same, whether it's the point or not the point. And actually, I feel more confident that it hit. I am playing against it to a degree here or not against it, but if the 10 were to hit, I'd lose my lay and I'd lose the don't pass. So that's not ideal, but it happens sometimes. So that's just the way I'm going to leave it and play with it. I could, if I'm not the shooter, I could pull down the don't pass if I wanted to. So I need to get change again and cap the 6 and 8. All right, and we're ready to go. The lay the 10 is working. And we have another ace deuce. Easy deucey is not going to do anything right now. And we got a 5, 4, 9. 9, 5, 4. That is going to pay 14. And I'm going to throw in 8. And we're going to, well, I need to get change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for another. Oops, that comes from them, not me. And I'm going to take all of these up. 1. Now I'm at 66 on the inside. And I'm looking for one more hit. And another ace deuce. Wow. I don't remember hitting the rolling an ace deuce, especially randomly like this ever, really. And 4, 3, 7. 7 out. Once again, I did not get to where I wanted to go. So 7 out. Now this is where the good side of laying the 10 is, because I'm going to actually get paid twice on the no 10. Once here and once up there. But let's just, we'll pull this down first. And I'm going to get paid 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This 10, going to pay the don't pass. And I'm going to rack all this up. I'm going to lose that. I do need to pay the $2 to keep lay the 10 up. So I'm just going to get that out of the way first. And I'll put the 3 change in my bank rack, in my bank. And the dice. And let's just use the black dice today. Black Craps Nation dice. I love these things. They're my favorite dice. I love the feel of them. I like the look of the black dice. Got that Craps Nation. I think you can see that. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that on there, Craps Nation. Anyway, love these dice. All right, so let's just do this. Be official here and make sure we know we're off. The only thing I'm working on to come out is that don't pass. And we have a 10 again. Wow. Back-to-back points of 10. The lay the 10 is off now, or now the lay is working, I should say. And we're going back up with 44 on the inside. There we go. And we're ready. And we got a 9, 5, 4. I'm going to, oops, I guess I don't have any change, so I need to make some change. 14, and I'm going to go up 1. So I need to throw in 10 and cap these. There we go. All right, now we got 66 on the inside. Another hit. Ouch. Ouch. It's not going to happen. That is a 10. That is a killer. Point made, but for me, unfortunately, the don't pass is going to lose. The lay on the 10 is going to lose. And we are off, and we hit the point. Yay. Now we got to do it again. So I'm laying the 10 for another 100. $2 in VIG, prepaid. I need another don't pass. And these are off on the come out. I'm not going to risk that. So we're off on everything. Let's just make that clear there. So the only thing we're working on is the don't pass again here. And that's a yo. Of course, it's a yo. Dice rolled there. That was a 6, 5. Yo. We're going to lose on the don't pass. I'm going to put another don't pass up here. And here we go. And we got an 8. 8 is the point. All right. So I'm going to take these off since they're on. And what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to go ahead and leave the 8 here. I know that I've got it on the don't pass, but actually I think it'll roll anyway. And if it hits with this on it, it'll cover that and make me a little money anyway. So I'm okay with that. So let's just go ahead. We're looking for one hit now. And we got a 9-6-3. 9 is going to win 21. There's 21. Now, what I'm going to do, well, I would throw in $1, but I don't have $1, so I'm going to get some change. Oops, one more and change. Now I'll throw in $1, and I'm going to take these up one each. And now I've got 88 on the inside. At this point, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to take down the lay on the 10. That's mine. It's going back in my bankroll, and I get the VIG back because I'm returning it to my rack. And we are off. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch gears, and I am going to play through the come for a couple of rolls. $10 on the come, and I'm going to try to establish a couple points and hit that while I'm waiting to give myself some. Oh, you know what? I actually just realized. I just realized I don't take this down. What I actually do is I play a lower amount because now I'm going through the come. I don't have this at risk. I apologize for that. I got confused in my head. So I got 25, 30, 35. I need 40. 40. I'm going to play. This one will be $1 VIG. There's the $1 for the VIG. And I'm playing a $10 come. There we go. Wow, okay. 8, 5, 3. 8 is the point, so I'm going to lose the don't pass. The come is going to travel to the 8. I'm going to put that there. This 8 has... Wait, we were off. Yes, we're off. Okay, right, we're off. This 8's not going to pay anything, so... yeah, got to think this through, make sure I'm right. Okay, so we are off. I need another $10 don't pass. I am going to work now, just so we make sure we're clear. I'm going to work. Button. Okay. I'm going to work that $40. I've got the 8 working. These are still off on the come out, and I'm looking for another point. There we go. And that's a 7 on the come out. So a 7 on the come out is going to lose the don't pass, but it's going to get paid 20 on that lay the 10. I'm going to need $1 in VIG to keep that back up. And I'll rack the 20. There we go, $10 on the don't pass. Oh, you know what? This loses because it was a 7. 7 loses no matter what on that. Wow. Excuse me. Okay, now we're coming out again. That's the lay is working, and the don't pass is on, obviously. And we have a 5, 4, 1, 5. Okay, so at this point, I'm going back to the original strategy because I don't have a come, and it was the first point for the after establishing a point again. Did I explain that right? So now I'm turning this on. I've got 88 inside, on for one roll, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take this, and just so I can keep it, hopefully you can see this, I'm going to throw in another 4 greens. So I'm taking this back up to 100. Okay, I'm going to add $1 to it, so I've got the proper VIG. and I am playing for one roll, looking for an inside hit. And we got a yo. I worried a little bit there. I saw that 6. Okay, we got a yo. That's not going to do anything for me. Still need one hit inside. And back-to-back yo. 6-5. Twice. See you, yo, better yo. Still looking for one inside hit, and that is a 4, of course. I don't have anything on the 4. Now I'm starting to get nervous. If I end up with 3 or 4 rolls and I haven't actually hit an inside point, that's getting me nervous a little bit. And there's an 8. All right, good deal. 5-3. 5-3 with 88 inside. That's $24 on the 8. That is going to pay 27. I mean 28. Sorry, 28. And what I'm going to do, you know what I should do? I should get green chips instead, or red chips instead of green chips. There we go. So I'm going to go up one more, and I'm going to pocket that, and I need the white caps. Now what this is going to do, that's 5. So I'm going to trade these in for green chips up here. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping here, and if I was an actual dealer, I would be able to do it faster. And these are going all the way up to 35. Okay. Now, we are back off because one hit, we're off. Okay. Now, this is going to come down and get replaced with the $40 variety of VIG or of lay. So I'm laying 40 and $10 come. All right. Now, off here, come bet, lay the 10 and the no, and the DP, don't pass. All right, we hit a 10, 6-4. All right, the come is going to travel to the 10. I'm going to lose the $10 lay. And now, when I end up hitting a 10, what I usually do when I've been practicing is switch it over to the 4. And I am going to go up 2 unit, or up twice what I was. So that's $80 lay. And I think that still is a $1 VIG. So I've got that, and we are on, of course, on the lay, just so you know. And now I've got $20 as a come bet, okay? $20 as a come bet. All right. And I'm still off on the inside bets. All right, 7 out. This is perfect at this point. 7 out. All right, so what happens now? I'm going to lose the come on the 10, but I'm going to get paid on the don't pass. My come bet is going to win 20. And because I doubled this now to 80, the 80 is going to win 40. I'm just going to get red chips. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so 40. I'm going to pull that lay down because I'm not using it on the 4 normally anyway. So I'm going to collect that back and collect all this, and and all this. Now I was getting down. My bankroll was pretty thin at this point. If I had not hit and things had went bad, it would have been ugly. It's still not exactly where it needs to be. But remember, I've got 110 out here that's mine because I pressed and I turned it off. So I'm actually doing okay as long as I keep avoiding disaster on that. So here we go. This is a new come out. And start this thing over. See if we can build from here. All right, so the only thing I've got working is the don't pass, and we're ready to go. And we have a yo, of course. Of course, we have a yo. Replace that don't pass. And we have a 10. 5, 5, hard 10. 10 is the point now. Okay, so one roll, on, one roll, and we're on. Aces. Double the bubble. Snake eyes. Hard 4. 2, 2. Now I'm nervous. Third roll, looking for that inside hit. 6. Whoo! Sweating it out. 4, 2, 6. Okay, so the 6, I have 30 on it. That's going to win 35. 25, 30, 35. So I'll take that and rack it. Now we are off. One hit and off. Now we go back to the come strategy. So I'm going to play a $10 come. And I am going to play $40 as a lay on the 10. Again, I don't care that 10's the point. At this point, that's okay. And we got a 6. If I'm coming, 6 is not a bad place to be. So I'm going to lay that. I'm not laying. I'm putting the come bet there inside. And now I'm going up to $20. So $20 coming. And for the lay bet to cover 20. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm good. Right. Leave that lay bet there. And here we go. And that is a 6. All right, so hard 6. This is going to go here. And I had the 6 is going to pay even money. So that pays $10. And because I already have 20, I try to get a $10 and a $20 come bet. So now I'm going to just leave this in the come and play with the $10 bet. And we got another 6, 4, 2. That's probably about as whoops dice rolled there. It was a 4, 2. This is going to travel. It's going to come down and get paid. Now this one gets paid even money. I'm getting $20 on that come bet. There's $20. And I'm going to rack that. And I'm going to leave this 20 as a come. And we have a 5. 3, 2, 5. This is going to travel to the 5. At this point, I am leaving everything just like it is. And I'm playing. So now I have a lay the 10. I've got a don't pass. Unfortunately, the 10 is the point, but I'm going to leave that alone. The 5 and 6 are my come bets. I'm hoping to hit those. And that's aces. And we have a 9, 5, 4. It's not going to do anything for me because my inside bets are off. There's an 8. Same thing. This is where you start getting heckled by the dealers and the other players because you leave your bets off for a lengthy period of time. And that's a 4, 1, 5, 5. That come bet is going to win. So I'll take down the $20 come bet. And it's going to win $20. I'll rack that. And because my other come bet is still working, I'm going to take this and I'm going to work that $20 come bet. And we have a 6 again, 4, 2. 4-2. So I'm going to bring this 6 come bet down. This is going to travel. That $10 come bet is going to pay even money, and I'm going to leave a $10 come bet in the field or in the come. And we have a 9, 5, 4. So at this point, I'm just trying to use the come bets to have some action while I'm waiting for this player, this shooter, to resolve itself, him or herself, and trying to win some money at the same time. There's an 8, 6, 2. 8. That come is going to travel. Now that I've got 2 come bets, I'm just going to let it ride. That's a 4, hard 4. You can feel free to, dice rolled there. You feel free to add some other bets if you want to, or whatever you'd like to do. That's a 9, 6, 3. And there's a 5, 4, 1. Could be making lots of money if I was just leaving those bets exposed, but it's not the way my strategy's working. So there's a 6, 5, 1, again with the 6. And this obviously the best places to have your come bets working. So that 6, $20 is going to pay 20. And I'm going to leave 20 in the field or in the come. And keep going. And there's a 7. All right, so this is kind of the opportune time for the 7 to show its head. You want the 7 to come while you've got an active come bet because you win on the come, the lay the 10, and the don't pass. So that's a winner on several spots. But the first thing let's do is take down the loser because these are off. These are staying dormant. I'm going to take my don't pass and get paid. This 20 is going to win another 20. And my lay has $40 on it. They get the vig. And it's going to win $20 for that lay as well. So I will rack all of this and we'll reset. That was the best time for that 7 to show up in this scenario. All right, so now I have my inside bets off and new shooter. And let's just see what happens here for one more roll. All right, so don't pass is all I've got working on the come out. And we have a 10, 6, 4. 10 is the point. It's been the point a lot. Unfortunately, it's gotten me a couple times, but that's the way it goes. So I'm going to lay 100. We're working here. I need a $2 vig. And ready to go. One roll. Let's do this. Not going to happen. 5, 2, 7. This is exposed and lost it. 7.7 out. That's just terrible. Okay, so this is what happens on a 0.7 out. I'm going to get paid $10 on the don't pass. Unfortunately, all this 110 inside comes down. Ugly, 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 ugly. But this 100 lay the 10 is going to, with 100 on it, I'm going to lose the vig. But the 100, that was the no 10, is going to pay 50. I'm going to lose 100 over here. This all goes back in my bankroll. That was from the win this and win this. Okay, so let's just call this good. It feels like this has been a long video, and since it ended with a 0.7 out, how appropriate. Lost my 110 inside, but I want to show you what happens because I feel like this was still a good strategy. So even though I just lost 110 inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 100 and it's 50, but let's just, I started with a $300 bankroll. There's 100. So 100, 200, and 300, 350. There's another 50. So there is 400. 1, 2, 3, $403. Started with 300, so I'm up $103 after what, a 20 to 30 minute session. I like this because I like exposing my inside numbers for just one hit. You can do it for two if you want to. But then I like playing the come. I did hit the come a couple of times, but obviously the come is a winner on the 7 or 11. Um, it keeps me in the game when I've turned my inside bets off, and hopefully, as you saw happen here in this session, you end up hitting the numbers. If you did get both come bets exposed and then the 7 rolled, you would win your don't pass and you'd win on the lay the 10, and that would be basically a wash. Playing a $10 come followed by a $20 come, you've got $30 exposed, and with your don't pass, or with your lay the 10 and the don't pass, you'll cover that. So um, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Appreciate you watching, and I'm going to try to make more videos. My schedule's just been crazy and hasn't happened, but I'll try to make some more videos, and I've got some other ideas, and I'd like to start some practice sessions. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.